again. This is our week 1 craft, the one that was only for today. And it has to do with this little sachet packet and being anointed as a king. Now, in Jesus' time, when someone was crowned a king, they were anointed with some kind of expensive oil. And it was kind of a way of saying that this person has been called to do something very important. And we are not going to anoint anything with oil today, but we're going to try and pull on the scent of that oil and having a scent around us that reminds us that God sent us to do important things also, that we are all important to God. So there are some options for in this little sachet packet. I'm going to start with probably the trickiest one. This one you would need a grown-up to help you with. If your family uses essential oil, I have a little lavender bottle here, and you have some cotton balls. What you could do is put a few drops of the essential oil on the cotton balls, tuck it into your little packet, cinch it shut, and I recommend that you tie it in a little knot so it doesn't open up and spill. And you would have a little sachet to tuck in one of your drawers. Maybe you want your shirts to smell, so when you open the drawer you get that nice scent, or maybe you want your socks to scent that way. It's up to you. And another super easy way that I read is if you happen to have any of these little goodies, you could pour some of these into the sachet, and that's a super easy way to get a pretty scent in your sachet. And again, cinch it and knot it so that you won't have them spill in your drawer. And then the last way of getting that scent is possibly the most fun, but also the most messy. And that's using spices. Now, some of the spices we kind of associate with this time of year are cinnamon, ginger, I have pumpkin pie spice, nutmeg, and cloves. So there's a bunch of different choices. And I just got a little mixing bowl and my 1/4 teaspoon measure. And what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of some of these spices. You don't need a lot. That's why I grabbed my 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, just a little less than a 1/4 teaspoon I'm going to put in my bowl. And let's see, maybe I'll add some of the ground cloves. That's a strong scent, but it's a nice one. And I'm not going to put quite as much even. I'm going to put less than my 1/4 teaspoon in there. If I can get this to turn around, can't do it with one hand. Just a little bit, because that is such a strong scent. And then maybe I'll add a little ginger. I like the scent. Ginger's another stronger scent. If you like gingerbread cookies, you've probably got this one in your house. And again, I'm going to do a little bit less than the 1/4 teaspoon. You can add as many different spices as you want, and you might end up with a little more than I did. I'm going to start with this little tiny bit and just use my spoon to mix it together. And then I'm going to very carefully, you probably want to end up with about a tablespoon altogether. And this is not anywhere near a tablespoon. This is more like a teaspoon. But I am going to put that little bit in my sachet. And then that's what it looks like. Can you see that in there? It's hard to tell, but there it is. Then I'm going to cinch it shut. I'm going to tie a knot. I think the best way to knot this is going to be to cut that tag off so that you have 2 strings that you can tie together. Now, while we're doing this, you have another bonus craft in your bag. We happened to find some little kits to make a s'mores angel. So you'll see that in your bag, and that is not something we're going to do together. That is something you can do on your own and have some fun with. It kind of fits today's theme with the angel, even though it's not a traditional angel. But anyway, there's my little sachet. That smells really, really nice. And I can throw that in. I'll probably put it in my sock drawer. And that is to remind us that we are also special. God thinks we're special, and God has sent us into this world to do important things. So when you smell it, remember you are special. Have a great day.